What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're talking about the Crush City Mayor, the Swimbait. We'll talk about it right now. Thanks everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. This channel is all about bass fishing, tackle primarily, trends in the industry, new stuff, just kind of my experiences fishing. And I'm going to talk to you about the Crush City Mayor now. Now, if you're not familiar with Crush City, I don't know where you've been, but they've been really everywhere lately. As part of the Rapala family of brands. Really the most famous bait right now, the hottest bait, is the freeloader. It is great for the mid-strolling. I mean, Jacob Wheeler and Dustin Connell have won a bunch of tournaments with it. That and a new bait that's coming out. There's a lot of different baits, but right now the freeloader has been by far the most popular. Really hard to get, but they make a lot of other baits. I think they had 5 or 6 that they came out with last year, and they're going to be coming out with more at this year's ICAST. So in there's creature baits, just kind of standard soft plastics, including a soft swim bait called the Mayor. Now, I've been fishing it a lot, kind of trying to see how it compares to what we all fish, the Keitech Swing Impact. So it's similar in a way, and I'll kind of tell you the differences between them, pull them out and let you look at them. But really, I was kind of surprised. I looked at the price a little closer. Actually, the Kitech is cheaper than the Crush City. You think Japanese bait imported, it's going to be, higher price, but these are about $6 for a pack of 8. These are $6.50. So really kind of about the same thing. Now, fishing them, they are different, even though they're both swim baits. Now, I really like the Kitech, we all do, but one downside to them, in my opinion, is they are a little soft, which gives them the action, but those tails come off pretty easily. They get ripped pretty easily. The Mayor does a better job with that. It holds up a little bit better. They're still soft and still give you a great action, but it's just a different action too. So in my opinion, fishing it, looking at next to the boat, the Mayor has a more subtle kick, where the Kitech, because it's so soft, is a little bit more action. Both very good, but if you want something that looks a little bit different, I like the Mayor. And again, it is a little bit more durable. Now, it is more expensive, and there's also a lot less options for sizes in the Mayor. The Mayor comes in a 3-inch and a 4-inch, which kind of covers a lot of things. But Kitech, I mean, you could do 2.8, 3.3, 3.8. I mean, there's so many different sizes. Then you could add in the standard swing impact, not the fat, so you have even more options for a thinner bait as well. So that's kind of one main difference, is sizes. The other one is colors. Now, I know this is kind of a newer bait, but it's only 16 available. There's 80-something colors available in the Keitech Swing Impact FAT. So again, just gives you more options with that. But that being said, I really did like the Mayor because it is more durable. It does hold up a little bit longer, and it has a different look. So we'll kind of compare them. I'll show you kind of some of the design of them and what I've noticed between the two. And again, we're just going to compare to the Swing Impact because that's what everyone throws. I mean, that's the standard, so you're gonna have to compare it. So if you look at them side by side, this is as close as I can get. This is a 2.8 Kitech, the Swing Impact. We all use those. And then the 3-inch Mayor. So it is a much deeper body, so it's a bigger profile bait. You can also look at the tail. It's a little bit different, even though they're both boot tails. Again, this one's gonna have a more subtle kick. This has a body like the freeloader. If you fish that at all, it's a little bit deeper. So very, very similar to that, but with a paddle tail instead of the tail that's on the freeloader. So it's a little bit bigger profile. Even if you compare this to a 3.3 or 3.8, this is still a much deeper body for the Mayor. Some pretty good colors. Like I said, not a lot, but just kind of some basics. This is the gizzard shad. They have everything you need, but where the Kitech has a lot more of the variations of shad and different glitters and things like that. So there's more ways to kind of fine tune with the Kitech. But again, there's plenty of colors to choose from. Then you got the 4-inch, which I think is really where it separates between like a 4.3 Kitech. It looks a lot different. So it's more of a standard swim bait style. It also has a slit in the bottom, so if you wanted to rig this on a extra wide gap, weighted EWG, something like that, you could do it. It doesn't have to be on a jig head, but it works really well for a jig head. So that's the Mayor. I really haven't honestly fished the 4-inch as much as the 3-inch, just because it's the time of year when I'm throwing those small swim baits. But the 3-inch Mayer was getting bites like crazy. I was fishing it side by side. You know, I wouldn't say one was better than the other, but it definitely works, gives you something a little bit different than your standard Keitechs, and again, more durable. That's a huge plus, especially if you're going through a pack or so of these a day. It adds up, and you will. If you get on that bite, you can go through a pack of Keitechs in no time. On a ball head, you know, those tails are gonna get ripped up. You're gonna, they're just gonna get eaten up. I mean, that's because they get bit. But the Mayer gets bit as well, but a touch more durable and a little bit deeper body, so a little bit beefed up profile, even though you're still finesse. So that's my impressions with the Crush City, the Mayer. The one final thing is the scent. So if you're familiar with the Kitechs, you know, those things really stink. You know, it's a really JDM style shrimp scent or whatever it is in there, where this is more your traditional anise oil. So they're both scented, if that means something to you. So they're not just a standard piece of plastic. They have that added scent. But yeah, that's my impressions of the Mayer. I really do like it. I can't say enough about the durability. It lasts longer, it rigs well, and it's a little bit deeper, so a little bit bulkier profile. Just shows them something different. So Crush City, they're gonna come out with some more baits this year. Already they've been a huge hit, and honestly, I can't wait to see what's coming up next, but they have really hit a home run with the Freeloader, the soon to be released Mooch Minnow, and the Mayer.